Alright, what's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Coming out to the end of this week here, guys. It's been a fantastic week. This is one of my best weeks of all time so far. TCCO, you guys know the story on that one. Fantastic trade this week on TCCO. Yesterday, AMRX. This is one of those weeks that don't come around too often. Not every week, I'm gonna come in here and make 20 grand. I mean, that's just incredible. I'm blessed to be able to do this every day and be able to stream alongside you guys. And let's look to keep this rolling. And this morning, guys, not gonna lie to you, I took a trade that I broke even on, and you know, I had a great entry, but I got wicked out. Not gonna lie to you guys, I got wicked out a little bit on CCCL. You guys don't know I don't love holding into the open. At the same time, it's a tough situation where you don't want to get wicked out just because the tape looks so or price action looks weak. Always trust in your initial thesis. Stick to that stop loss and see the trade through it. And always abide by that rule. And this morning, I didn't, and it cost me. I could have made some nice profits on CCCL. I'm very happy for those who profited on CCCL. It was a great long this morning. CCCL, we had the China news overnight. We had the phase one, the deal with Trump and China. So you guys see we have some China sympathies. I posted CCCL and all the China tickers yesterday in the watch list, and I was calling this out around 70, 80 cents. For whatever reason, guys, I just didn't swing it. Just kind of exhausted yesterday. It's been kind of pretty exhausted, as the week has been going on. It's just been draining this week. It's been a crazy week for myself. So coming out at the end of the week, I was just getting a little tired. And I didn't swing yesterday, and this morning I kind of had a little slip up on CCCL. I should have. Obviously, hindsight's 2020, but it's always good to stick to your stop loss, guys. I always preach this. Don't get wicked out because you see a big seller. Don't get wicked out because the volume dropped off a little bit. Trust in your initial thesis. Trust in your game plan. Stick to your stop loss and see the trade to the end. And that's a mistake I made this morning, and I'm willing to own up to it, guys. I'm not the type of trader who's going to hide stuff from you guys. I'm going to tell you guys when I make mistakes. No one's perfect. There's no perfect trader exists in this world. We're going to make mistakes. We're all human. And I'm gonna own up to it. And I'll tell you guys, when I make a mistake. And CCCL, I made a mistake this morning. Alright, so I just want to get out of the way. So let's go over CCCL here. Not too much on the watch this morning. You guys can see it's a slow Friday. Don't have too much up. It's really just a CCCL show so far this morning. And I'm very happy for everyone who profited on CCCL. Congrats to Lavinia. Had an awesome trade on CCCL this morning. Congrats to the All-Knowing Fool. The All-Knowing Fool swung this yesterday from 81 cents. Congrats to you, bud, if you're watching the stream. And I saw some other traders, profit on CCCL this morning. Very proud of you guys. Very happy for you guys. Really nice play so far on CCCL. So let's go over this play. Let's see what we're seeing here, guys, on CCCL. So CCCL, what do we have here? We have a $4 million in float stock, 26% held by institutions. And what do we know about CCCL, guys? I put out CCCL, guys. This is a big time former runner. Big time former runner here on CCCL. This thing has gone on some massive rips back in the past, guys. You can see here CCCL. If you go back and look at this daily chart here, this thing went on a huge rip. Back. This went on a lot of huge rips, but went on a huge rip. It was back in 2018. We went from $1.36 all the way to 6.45 in a matter of 2 days. You can see it's a former supernova. When this thing does volume, it performs well. So you can see once again here, opened up at 80 cents, hit a high of 195, and closed at 153. So you can see when CCCL does volume, 17 million, opened up at 180, hit 230. A little bit weaker that day, but that was a day two. We care about day ones because we're on day one right now. So let's look. CCCL here opened up at 85 cents, hit a high of 150, and closed at 93 cents. So you can see when CCCL, guys, when it does volume, it does well. Look at this day here. It didn't do volume. So it didn't really go in that much of a rip. Didn't really do much volume. We're doing 2 million in volume. So what do we care about? We care about high volume days. All I care about is something over 10 million because I know CCCL is going to do 10 million today. I don't care about the 700K day. I don't care about this 600K day. I care about these high volume days. 7 million, a little bit. So CCCL is a former runner, guys. This is a former runner. This is a stock you want to be careful on. I know we have this 150 daily resistance. I know we probably have some bag holders on CCCL from this day. But if we start turning volume, you start rotating, we could be seeing much higher on CCCL, guys. We have a China trade deal with Chump. That's big news, guys. That's big news. I think that trade deals, that whole thing with China has been going on for so long now. We finally have some sort of agreement going. That's big news. So we could see some big hands, some big players start moving CCCL up. It's the Chinese stock. So don't underestimate these Chinese stocks, guys. These Chinese stocks, along with biotechs, are some really, really strong stocks in this market. I've seen China plays go absolutely crazy. So don't underestimate CCCL. One, you definitely got to be a little bit cautious on the short side, and you still got to be cautious on the long side. You don't want to get FOMO, and you don't want to chase. So obviously, we're going to have 150 resistance here on CCCL. We're going to have 150 resistance. So we're going to have 150 resistance on CCCL. Also going to have this 120 support line. So we're going to have 120 support, 150 resistance. Thinking maybe mapping out this, this 130 line, but I'm going to stick to that 120. So I'm going to stick to like this 120 line. You can see 120, kind of this 120 area. I would say backside is 110. So below 110 is backside on CCCL. So these are my three lines I have mapped up. Obviously overhead, we're going to have 175 and $2. So those are going to be some of our overhead lines on CCCL. So heading into the day, volume and price action will be our guides. We do have a buyer here. I was spotting out a buyer here. This is where I got in. I got in right around here, around this, this 125, 124 area. This is where he said, sometimes when you see a stock and you're like, it should have died. Sometimes it could be a good long. We're thinking, we crack 120, it's probably gonna be another fader, and once we reclaim with a bidder and we reclaim with high volume, was interested. That piqued my interest, and that's why I got long 125 here. Was spotting the buyer on the tape, was spotting the bids, was spotting the volume. That's why I got long there 125. And you can see in the end, we did go on this nice rip, and we held trend. We held above that 72.89 line that we like, and so far, nice steady uptrend here on CCCL, and we'll see, heading into the day, how the volume and price action looks, and we've been watching it around our lines. We'll see if we could make some sort of wash, wrap, and squeeze pattern. We can see how it looks around our support line. So that's gonna be the deal with CCCL. Definitely going to be the top watch of the day so far this morning. And it's really going to be pretty much it for the watch, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty dead so far this morning. It's a Friday. Friday is usually the toughest trading day of the week, usually a slower day. TCCO, this went on a nice trip yesterday. Big shout out to Come to Life and Happy Trader in chat. They were both loading up on the dips on this TCCO yesterday and went on a nice rip. And Come to Life was saying too that we may be seeing some sort of compliance news today on TCCO, so we could be seeing, the secondary squeeze. And you guys can see, we are still holding trend here. What are we on now? We're on this day 4 now. We've been saying, this day 4 is the day we've been seeing, these secondary squeeze happen. So you guys can see, day 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's so many other names that we've seen this happen on this day 4. You guys remember HEPA? You could see day 1, 2, 3, and then look at this, day 4. So you could see, the day 4 has been, where we've been seeing, these rips happen. What was another one? We had MYOV was another one. This go on the day 4. So you could see day 1, 2, 3, and 4. You could see, guys, A lot of these plays, this day 4, we're seeing that recovery type squeeze move. So we'll see if the trend continues. What was ASLM? Was that another one that we went on the day 4? You can see day 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm telling you guys, this is something I've been tracking. So we'll see. There's tons of plays that we've been seeing do the same type of move. So just wanted to throw that out there. What is it, 9:20? Yeah, so it's gonna be really it, guys. I mean, you can watch TCCL as well today, to kind of form this, this type of ABCD type pattern we saw yesterday. Get a ramp up, put in some higher lows on TCCO for a move back on up. We have the highs yesterday at 770. We'll see if we can start the base over 7 and ramp on up. So definitely be keeping an eye on to see if it catches some momentum towards it today. What else do we have? AMRX. Yeah, AMRX. Can't forget about AMRX, guys. This is it's another play we're going to be keeping an eye on AMRX. This was yesterday's big play. We nailed this one yesterday. We were longing right around 430s, 450s, and you can see we hit highs of 536. So we killed it yesterday on AMRX. We'll see if we have a day 2 type move here on AMRX. It's the high institutional ownership play for good news. And we traded some really nice, fantastic volume yesterday, so we can see if things carry over into today on AMRX. All right, so let's get started for this day. All eyes are going to be on CCCL. In the back burner, we'll have AMRX and TCCO. I'm definitely going to be taking it a little bit easier today, guys. It is Friday. I don't want to push it on a Friday. Things are usually a little bit slower, but if we see a good opportunity, I'll definitely look to attack. All right, let's see. AQST, dead cat. Yeah, you guys remember what happened the other time on AQST? AQST, the day it had the offering, it had a really nice bounce play. Or was it? Let me go on a bigger time frame. You guys remember, this came out at an offering, right? AQST. I would say, 9 times out of 10, stocks that have an offering, usually continue to fade back down the day 1 of the offering. But AQST ripped up on the offering and went green, well into the green. I think it went up like 10-15% in the green. So AQST definitely a strong play, heavily owned by institutions here. So we could see if AQST could get some sort of bounce off $5. So definitely one to keep on watch for a possible dead cat bounce on AQST. So I would say watch around this $5 area for, a bounce play. BLRX. I'm not a fan of BLRX, guys. This one, I got, this one I faded a bunch of times in the past. This one likes to get back its gains on AQST. On BLRX. You can see here, opened at 658, hit a high 675, had a low of 535 on BLRX. Another gap up day here. This one went on a dollar rip, but you could see it closed below the open. So BLRX, once again, guys, look at this, 1280, hit a high at 13, had a low at 1065. So it's one that likes to give back its gains on BLRX. So definitely be careful in this one. Not something that I'm too interested in a possible long on. It likes to give back its gains. That's gonna be it, guys. CCCL, your best bet. Your best bet this morning. We'll see if this one can get some volume towards it, get some momentum towards it. Other than that, TCCO, keep on watch. AQST, a possible dead cat. Anything on short watch? Anything I like for a short? I'm trying to look. Yeah, not seeing anything. All right. Let me throw up the new scanners. And if I haven't gotten back to anyone, Discord for DMs, I do apologize, guys. I had a lot on my plate this week. Was busy. So I do apologize if I hadn't gotten back to some newer people who were messaging me. I do apologize. I'll definitely be responding to you this weekend. So I am sorry about that. Just having getting a lot more DMs these past month or two. It's just just be patient out. I promise I'll get back to you guys. Well, for any current one-on-one students, obviously I'm gonna be responding to you guys. You guys are my one-on-one students, so I'm able to get back to you guys right away. But for any new people, just be patient. I'm gonna get back to you this weekend. I do apologize about that. All right. So we have 4 minutes. CCCL, we throw up a level 2. Hey, Dennis, what's going on, man? Yeah, let's do it, Dennis. Let's do it, man. Just call in. You know my number. Just call in. Whenever you want, dude. I know you have an issue with your mic, so just call me on my cell. I'll put you on speaker. Have you guys gotten time to listen to? Have you guys gotten time to listen to the podcast? If you guys haven't already, definitely go check out the podcast this weekend. Great podcast that Dennis and Alex made. All right, Dennis, you sure, man? Every time you call me on the Discord, we have an issue, but I guess we'll give it another go here. Awesome. Yeah, we had a lot of good feedback from that podcast. I know you guys loved it. Yeah, so Dennis, whenever you want, dude, call in. DJ, yeah, I'm from New York. You call me Dennis? Let me see. Hey, Dennis, you here?
Oh, brother, we are in it to win it, my friend. I figured it out. It was my fault. I had to change the output device to speaker/headphone. Now I can hear you perfectly.
All right, finally, man. Only took a year. Only took a year.
It is all good, brother, man. Listen, Nick, the only thing. Yep.
Oh, you can go. You can go. What happened, Dennis?
I'm hearing the double echo because of the delay. So I hear you talk, and then I hear myself 10 seconds later.
Oh, that's annoying. Guys, how does he sound? Does Dennis sound good? Just let us know how the audio sounds. Alright, but guys, market is open here, so you guys just let me know how the audio sounds. If there's an issue, Dennis can just call me on my cell. Alright, so sounds good, sounds good. 2 people said there's an echo. If there's a problem, guys, we could just call me on the cell if there's a problem. So just let me know. And market is open here. CCCL guys starting to push out of the gates. Remember, 150s is going to be a tough resistance line on CCCL. So let's see how it reacts around this 150 line. All right, Dennis, it's like kind of a mix, man. It's 50-50. You want to just call me on my cell?
Yeah, brother, you got it.
All right. All right, so just waiting on Dennis to give me a call. So CCCL guys ramped out of the gates, and we did reject at that 150 area.
Hey, Nick, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome, man. Perfect. It's good to be here. Say hi to everybody. Hope you guys are having a great Friday, because today's going to be hopefully an exciting day on the market.
Yeah, hopefully CCCL excites us for today.
Just looking at this secondary push right now, like I was telling you in our my pre-market plan with you in chat, I just wanted to see it confirm on the secondary pop that it's failing the 150s. And risk is like really tight for me if I were to get in on the short side, like almost 152, 155. Like the theory is that 150s is where it's going to hold, and if it doesn't, then just come back and reassess at a later time when it shows itself.
Gotcha. Guys, how does this sound? Someone said it sounds even worse. Can you guys just tell me how it sounds? Dennis, I think I'm going to have to buy you a microphone for Christmas or something, dude.
Brother, if that's what it takes, I'm more than willing to do whatever it takes to make the viewers happy. Just sorry, guys, if it's not too good.
Guys, remember, CCCL is moving off the trade deal, guys. This is moving off the Trump-China news.
There you go. There's that rejection.
All right, guys, we're getting some mixed answers here. We're just gonna roll with it. I love Dennis. We all love Dennis, so we're gonna roll with him. In the future, we'll try to hook Dennis up with a microphone. Sounds like a 1960s boxing match on the radio. That's funny. Alright, guys, you see, guys, really strong volume out of the open on CCCL. You can see we did an 800K volume bar on that 1 minute. So, remember what I say, guys, about fighting. Remember what I say about fighting strong volume plays. You got to be cautious.
I mean, it is the kind of like the hot ticker of the day, right? Granted, there we go. There's that recheck. 137s keeps refreshing on the tape, man. Every time someone's supporting it, and it's a hidden buyer.
Yeah, we saw him. He was there in pre-market. That buyer. I spotted him out. Yeah. Spotted him out in pre-market. Yeah. I was gonna say that. You got to be cautious here on CCCL on the short side on this play. I mean, there's clearly a buyer here. It's doing good volume, and we do have a pretty big catalyst surrounding the overall markets as far as China. So it's something that this could really sneak up on some shorts who underestimate CCCL.
Yeah, definitely. Granted, I mean the board was pretty approachable.
Mm-hmm.
Like on Trade Zero, it was around like $2 per 100 shares, so like 2 cents kind of thing. Like it was pretty reasonable, but damn, that buyer 135 pre-market pushed it up to 137 holding.
You guys can see this like 138 level uh, absorbing here. We have CFIS here, another China name. This is another former runner, CFIS. You guys remember this back in earlier in the year? Went on a big multi-day move off no news. I don't know if you guys remember this. CIFS here ran on no news earlier in the year. So this thing does have
Oh,
a
look at
history
that.
of moving.
Huge 137 buyer. Wow. 320. Wow. I'd be really careful.
Yeah, you guys see the games being played here. I said in the pre-market, you got to be careful with some of these China names. I mean, they're really some of the most aggressive stocks
There we
in
go.
the market.
There we go. Okay. Nice. That was a good crack.
So a little bit of a rug pull here, but we do have a 120 line. I do have a 120 line mapped up, so we could definitely see a pullback back down to that 120 area. We're watching the tape here on these dips.
Did you take the short, Nick, at the push, the 145, 148 rejection?
No, I didn't take it, but I definitely saw the thesis for it. We had that 150, that daily level, but
Yep.
just type of volume is very very high, and it's not something I don't like fighting. So, but I definitely saw the thesis for the 150. Coin trader dude, stop spamming tickers, man. We hear you. SBES, I'll take a look for you. Just don't spam tickers.
If any of the traders want to take a look, I'm kind of looking at JD as well, JD.com. It's one of those tickers that SMB Capital was talking about, and they were looking at it from like a breakout perspective. And not to kind of take away from what Nick is doing, but I just think there was a great analysis on it, and it is another China name that the kind of market uses to, look at how the relationship's kind of going. So I'm just kind of looking at it on the 1 minute.
What ticker?
Also kind of JD, JD.com. It's kind of like I guess their Amazon or something like
You
that.
said
So,
JD, JD.
yeah,
All right.
JD. Yeah, kind of looking at it, just trying to engage relative strength, seeing how it does. It's kind of had that same pop, pulling back, got held at a level. I'm seeing kind of somewhat similar pattern in CCCL. Obviously, granted with a grain of salt, but just trying to see relative strength when it comes to the China names right now.
All right, cool, man. You're up 5,000. Yeah, we don't play those type of stocks. We don't play OTC here, guys. This is small caps. I don't mess with OTCs or sub pennies. LMPX, $25, man. This ticker is crazy. LMPX. Dennis, have you been checking this one out?
Which one? LMPX? The
Yeah.
IPO?
Yeah,
this
it's
thing
at
is just an
25.
ripper.
Crazy stuff
Dang,
here.
man, that's a run, From 4 to 25. Good for you guys, anyone who's been holding. Nick, you seeing that? JD and CCCL kind of having that similar pullback pop.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit here. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, kind of looking at AMRX. Don't really have any high expectations. Just kind of tracking it as a day 2 setup, seeing what it does at that 520.
Yeah, look at this.
520 zone.
Yeah, guys, look at CCCL here, guys. Look at this one. Very strong stock here, guys. I could see this easily clearing 150s here.
Wow.
Just
Strong
experience,
stuff.
man, dude. I just seen this play so many times. I mean, I've traded this thing at least 10 times in the past. It's just a really strong name. It's just certain names that maybe it's just experience that I've seen that are so strong that you gotta be careful shorting them.
Oh yeah. Granted, the only thing I want to bring to attention on the 1 minute chart, the push we just had at 9:39, the volume is very similar to the 9:32 push. I told you, Nick, in pre-market, I'm looking for volume divergence. So what I really wanted to see was a push on weaker volume to confirm a possible decrease in strength of buying. So kind of maybe something we'll have to reassess maybe after market hours and kind of talk about it more. But
you can see this.
Like
I know what you mean. Yeah, dude, I know what you mean. Like, when you're looking to short these into pops, I mean,
look at this.
Yeah, it's just gonna shorts are getting destroyed. Yeah, it's so important to just to recognize what's real volume, what's crappy volume that you could fade off, and this is real volume. And when we're doing almost a million shares on these pushes, I mean that's serious volume. Not something you want to get. That's something you want to fight. It's not something you want to fight.
No, definitely not.
CFIS also moving up. So you see, I'm seeing all these China sympathies, JMU, CIFS. What else we got here? How are some of the other names? Like CLWT is a big China name. FFHL, OSN. These are all names that you guys want to keep an eye on. I was hoping that one of these put a PR out. I would have longed it, but we didn't get any type of PRs.
Your thoughts if it does another push
On CCCL?
The reason is that strong rejection at the 154s. I have a feeling that someone was just trying to unload a massive position in the 150s.
I gotta watch these dips, dude. I gotta watch these dips. I want to see if.
Yeah, I know.
I think they're still here, Dennis. I think they're still here buying these dips. I mean, it could definitely rug pull, but definitely want to see these dips.
That's what I'm saying. I want to really see. What I really want to see is a push on just terrible volume.
But you can see this. You know, the stuff move's still holding. I mean, it's stuff, but it's still held. It's still held. You know what I mean?
I know. This one's a tough one, man. Almost granted, maybe it's worth staying away just because the whole no news, this China thing. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one to nail.
Yeah, I mean, especially. I mean, I know you're more of a short bias trader. It's definitely something that I would avoid on the short side.
Just a huge stacking on the 140 bid. Like, just huge stacking of orders. Yeah, this is... Be careful, guys. Take your time. Be very, very cautious, and maybe even just have an easy Friday.
That's what I'm saying. You know, wait for a better setup for yourself. Whether you're a short seller, you guys like the long. Wait for a better setup. I mean, if something doesn't meet your criteria, you're seeing some red flags, it's best just avoid and, be patient, sit on your hands, and wait for another opportunity.
137 again. Another 13,000 order. Yeah.
You can see here, guys, we're putting in a higher low here. We're putting in a higher low. We're starting to base, at this 135 level on CCCL. Yeah, LMPX. Where's it at now? Jeez, $28, man. Crazy. I told you guys not to underestimate LMPX. I told you guys not to underestimate this thing. I mean, just an absolute monster. Let's check it out. Let's see what the tape's looking like on this thing.
Those spreads, though. Jeez, man. Good luck.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it now. It's way overextended, but just interesting to see.
What the story's telling?
Yeah, it's just see, what it's doing here on LMPX.
Alright. Just want to take a zoom out and look at CCCL on a bigger time frame, Just kind of get a zone out, not tunnel vision, take a look at it on the 2, the 3, the 5, really see if there's anything that we can kind of catch, just not trying to get that FOMO and not trying to tunnel vision. I think it's just a good exercise to do overall.
Yeah, I always have 2 charts up on the 1 minute and the 3 minute. Sometimes I'll switch to a 5 minute also.
And if you look at the 5, perfect example, you can definitely see that the selling pressure isn't as high. It's coming up there, but
what does clearing 150 means? It just means breaking above 150s. I mean, the thing is, guys, if we break 150s here, we want to start to hold strong above it. I mean, that's a bullish sign. If we break 150 and we start to bid hold 150, You know, and we don't want to see this thing, break above, put it in another upper shadow. I mean, that's gonna be a bearish sign if we start to do that multiple times here. Sometimes we just see that, it'll do it maybe once or twice just to work some shorts out. But if we start getting that third touch and we start rejecting that third time, usually we'll start seeing that, that bigger rug pull. All right, so let's see here, guys. Starting to push a little bit. Let's see if we get this ramp here. So right now, guys, current support's at 130. Current support's at 130 on, 135. So we have a 135 line. We have a 130 line. Then we're gonna have 120 here on CCCL. So you guys can see this. We have these three levels of support here. These are the lines I have mapped up, and then obviously overhead we have 150. Any trades for you so far, Dennis? You're just watching.
I'm just watching. Like, look, man. Again, 140s, 25K bidder again, roughly 24K. Like it's they're pulling the bids, and then you go down to 138, you go down to 137, 135. They're still there. Like it's almost like a no trade for me at this point, just because so many times seeing it rejection. It's kind of like trying to pick up the same girl. Like eventually you just got to move on and try the next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
just not working out, and the best trades are the ones that work right away. It gives the most confidence, the most support. People aren't going to get shaken out, and that's where it's going to have the most strength. You could see that at 937, 938, 1 minute candles. It was a nice little short trap for me. Those shorts that kind of like to, get in below the break of 135, squeeze them out again, push them up to one. They're just playing around right now. So, and yeah, not really liking it. I do like the fact that the volume kind of decreased, like on this secondary pop at the 945, 946 time frame. But it's still within this like weird channel, and it's not really giving me anything to work off of.
Yeah, you just want to play your levels. You don't want to fiddle in the middle. You know what I mean? So I mean, right here is kind of a what's the point of? There's no point of getting in here at 140. Short or long. If anything, wait for your support lines to long or resistance to short, or wait for that backside confirmation. Backside confirmation from you be 120. If you crack 120, we retest it, reject it. To me, that's backside, and then you could look to possibly join trend on the backside. But right here is kind of a no touch zone for myself.
Look at JD as well, stuck in this channel. You can see big buyer seller indecision. They don't really know what to do with it. It's good news, so it's getting supported, but sellers want to make their profits and go have a nice steak dinner tonight, and it's kind of not working out. So could really go either way, and it's like you say in chat before, if it's 50-50, it's not a trade that you should be making.
I just think what would be best. I mean, I always say this. I think it would be best if we have a wash, and we come back to our level, look for a possible reclaim and squeeze. That's how I like to play these stocks. I'm not going to be buying up here in the 140s. If anything, I'll wait for a washout and a reclaim and then go from there. Those are my favorite longs when you're longing the that short squeeze trap. TCCL, yeah. Oh man, I apologize, guys. I completely missed TCCL again. Oh man.
What happened on CCCL?
Perfect. Great long here, guys. I know you guys are calling it out. Thank you guys for calling it out. Just got too caught up in CCCL. Dang it. I like that, guys. Perfect. You guys can see these dips too are being bought up, bought up, bought up. Maybe you could watch a pullback here to $7 if we get it. Because guys, this is a day 4. Remember, we were going over the day 4. I went over like 4 examples in pre-market. Anyone take this on TCCO? I know the volume's light, but I mean this is the setup. I mean it's a light volume. It just creates a liquidity trap for shorts. So this is like that one play where, I'll ignore the lower volume because that's how the setup works. It works on lower volume. It creates a liquidity trap for shorts.
Where would you be looking to?
Good area was kind of that break over 7. Kind of risking that like 670 level. Or even if you saw these soaking candles getting in on the dips like 675-ish, 680s.
Kind of held one,
Yeah,
two,
you can see how many times it
three
held.
times. Yeah, 665. It like touched it 3 times. Would you feel like, I guess, more of a conservative area for like maybe more of the rookie traders like myself? It would be better to get in around 947, where it kind of had that like it held the 200 EMA on the 1 minute, and it kind of just like, you know what I mean? The volume, the pullback volume was a lot smaller than the breakout volume, and then that's when you see the next, that's when you see the big volume coming in after.
Yeah, I think that would have been a great area. I just can't believe I just slept on it, guys. I'm pissed. I just wasn't watching it. I definitely would have longed that.
There you go. CCCL just went for it.
Yeah.
Kraken. Yeah.
It's at 120, so CCCL guys, 120 is that support line. I don't even like those plays that much either, Dennis. These $1 plays. I'm just not a fan of them. I don't like them. It's just too thick. It's just too thick. The tape. It's kind of hard to get a good read on it. I don't like trading these $1 names, guys. I don't. I really like playing like $2 to like $10. I trade them much better. It's hard to get a read on these $1 names. I personally can't read them too. Not that I can't read them. It's just I don't read them as well as I would a higher price name.
For sure. No, absolutely right.
It's too thick.
It's too thick, man. Big hands come in. What's a $1 share to them? It's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good crack. I like it though. Looks like the buyer stepped away for a bit, so it's good. Good for anyone who's in.
Yeah, good job for you guys calling out TCCO. And good job for you guys who even got in. Eli, I would say like 20 cents to $1.90 your trash. Anything in that price range, I just don't really like too much. So right now, just watching TCCO here, guys. I want to see how we look on the dips here on TCCO. That's not necessarily true, coin trader. I mean, you can make money on anything. I can make money on a 0001 stock and get lucky every now and then, but that doesn't mean it's not garbage. If you could do it consistently on a profitable basis, that's a different story. But anyone can get lucky on something. But you can't get lucky, 80, 100 times in a row. Just because I don't perform too well on sub $1 plays doesn't mean, I don't know. Dennis may be good at that, and he may make consistent money on it. It's really whatever works well for you. Someone could be killing it on OTCs, and it may not be something that works for me. Good for that person who kills it on OTCs. So it's comes down to whatever works well for you. And CCCL guys breaking below this backside line, so it is backside looks like it may be entering in here on CCCL. Yeah, 100%, man. Charts, volume, the tape. I don't give a crap what the company does at all. And we're day trading these guys. We only care about them for 20 minutes, even less. I don't care what it does. Next month. Different story from swinging long term, but we're day traders. Yeah, guys, the backside for me is, when that kind of that line in the sand that I have drawn here. So once that line in the sand cracks, and doesn't necessarily mean, we've seen it happen on TCCO earlier in this week. Remember it cracked 5, that was the backside line, but immediately it reclaimed. It lower wicked above it, and then it reclaimed. So you gotta wait for it to really, stay heavy below that line and retest and fail. That's when you get that confirmation that, all right, the backside has set in here. If it has enough meat on the bone, like for example, CCCL could easily fade back today to 80 cents. So this is a setup you guys like. Go look to nail it on the backside. Wait for it to come down, retest, fail, and then have a set risk in and look for your short. That's a setup I've played that setup over and over again. You don't always have to look to nail tops. Like, cool, it would have been nice if you nailed the 150 line, but wouldn't you rather wait for that backside confirmation? You have a little bit more confidence and you have a little bit more overhead supply now, because think about it, we traded millions of shares in the 130s, 140s, so now all those longs who were longing up there are now becoming bag holders. So you have the trend in your favor, and you have overhead supply in your favor. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with them. I mean, we're doing the same thing, right? Investors are looking to make money. So are we. And we traders help push, these plays up. I mean, we're essentially doing the same thing. Both just looking to make money. Right? I never understood that, Dennis, right? Like, why, like, investors hate on us so much. Day trading.
Um, I mean, you know, they look for implied volume. Like they're swing traders, so they, you know, look for different opportunity sets. They're looking for, implied value over the long term. They see us as, stock manipulators, as scavengers, but in reality, I think that it's kind of limited view. It's kind of like egotistical. Like if you work for a big bank and you come with big size, that's cool, but I think there's an art to learning how to trade, and I think if you want to be a long-term investor, I think it benefits you to know how stocks can play around levels and what intraday traders can do to them. Um, I don't like that kind of closed-minded state of mind.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. I think it's good to understand, how everything works, be a student of the game and know how traders think, what they like to look for, what type of chart patterns they like. I mean, I haven't gotten to any long-term investing, but that's how I would look at it. I would look at it from all types of ends and scopes.
Yeah, and honestly, like I'll be honest with everyone in the chat, like I hope that one day everyone here and everyone in our group can not day trade, and it's not because you shouldn't do it. It's just it's time consuming, man. It's commitment. It's tough. Um, I think it'd be super cool to buy a position for $500,000 and ride it up for 100K gain. Like and just not really stress about it. But
I would
you
hope
know,
one day we could all have an algorithm running for us, and we don't have to worry about, you know, doing it manually every single day,
So there you go, and that's kind of where I'm at. Like this is a stepping stone, and I think that when you're a rookie, you need to start small and you grow your account, and eventually you can be like some of these guys on Twitter and Instagram that take big size and swing it for a couple weeks and make a ton of money, and that's cool. But you got to start somewhere, and there's no ego when it comes to trading. It's just how much you can think it through. Kind of cool to see right now. I'm just looking at CCCL and kind of JD and like how they have like a complete inverse in their trading. Like one just gapped and craft, the other one is breaking out right now towards its 35 line where it has its intraday highs. So pretty interesting to see how the market plays out.
Yeah, guys, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, hit that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate it. Try to get us to 50 likes here. So we could see if CCCL is, going to get this bouncy ball pattern towards it, or and we could look to bait it, or we'll see if it could reclaim 120 here. Also watching TCCL too to see if we could start the base out here and possibly work our way up on TCCO. Thank you guys, 61 likes, appreciate it. Salute to you guys over in chat.
you want to take a look at ARLO?
Um,
ARLO? Harlow?
ARLO. Yeah, sure.
Nice little.
A nice little uptrend right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have some daily. It's gonna have some daily resistance at this 450 level.
Mm-hmm.
We've topped out around here a few times, but I do see this nice gap. If we could get over 517, we have a gap to fill up to 660. So I do like that also. We have some ways to go though.
I really like that example of that pre-market kind of dip to the 200. If you didn't get in there, you see it making that little ABC kind of curl. Really like that, that 404 entry, 405 entry.
Mm-hmm.
With that little pullback. It's really nice. Could be a good example. Increasing volume. This could be a great example to keep around just for a setup strictly.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Nick, everybody, sorry to cut it short, guys. I have somebody coming. Hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for having me on the podcast today.
All right, yeah, Dennis, you're always welcome, dude. Thanks for taking your time, dude.
Anytime, guys.
I'll talk to you soon. Peace. All right, guys. Dennis did cut out a little bit short there unexpectedly, but thank Dennis for coming on. He's always welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed, having guest speaker on here. Yeah, guys, TCCO here. I'm watching it around the $7 mark. If you are looking for the $7 dip, let's say look to risk that 670 level. Say that 670 would be a solid level to risk off of. CCCL here, just seeing if this is gonna continue to base over 120 here, or is just kind of making this bouncy ball type pattern that we see where it's just kind of shorts covering and we re-break to the backside. So far in the day for me, guys, it's a break-even day so far. Haven't taken any trades yet since the market opened. Just watching CCCO here around the $7 mark, and just want to see what CCCL does here around this 120 area. It's kind of on its last legs here on CCCL here, especially if we re-break this 120 mark. IFRX breakout on the daily. Here we go, guys. TCCO, nice little off that $7 dip by your 730s. Your 730s on TCCO. We'll see if we get this day 4 action, guys. We'll see if we get this day 4 action on TCCO. I kind of missed that area. I would have liked it. I would have, much rather preferred to get in 680s, 690s. On CCCL, it's just I saw it a little bit late, got caught up in CCCL, but there was that $7 dip right there. If anyone caught it, good job. Nice, Corey. Taking a break after trading, came back this week confident, ending the week up $300 in profit, 60% of the account. Dude, that's fantastic, man. 60% of your account. Congrats, man. Yeah, I'm taking it easy today. Also, I'm pretty exhausted from trading this week, so I'm definitely taking it easy so far this morning. Not gonna be as aggressive on some of these setups. Just watching. Yeah, LMPX is getting ridiculous. This move is insane. $31. Jesus. And they're really trying to be LFIN 2.0. Really is here on LMPX. And if you guys haven't already, anyone new to the live stream, check us out. We have a free Discord chat. Links down below in the description. And shoot me a follow on Twitter. Every day I'm putting out some trading tips. So you guys can check us out. Check me out on Twitter. Links down below in the description as well. Nice, Preston. CCCL short. Great job, dude. Yeah, I definitely short thesis, man. Parabolic into the 150. Just the volume was, kind of spooky, seeing, that big of volume. It's not a volume I like to short into. Then again, we do have these bag holders, from this day. But great job, dude. Nice short. And I could definitely see CCCL if we re-crack 120 here and start the trade below. I could see the sub $1 by the end of the day. I would not be surprised to see CCCL sub $1 by the end of the day if we crack 120 and stay heavy below it. If we start the base above 120s for a good amount of time here, we could definitely see this thing ramp back up. Not saying we'll get back over the highs, but I could see a little ramp up at some point today. Alright, guys. It's looking like it's a slow morning so far. TCCL coming back on down to 7. CCCL, the tape is just so slow and heavy right here. I'm not really seeing anything worth taking at the moment. Maybe if you want to play the backside here on CCCL. Personally, I'm not really trying to sit in this all day to make a few bucks. Not really trying to sit in this to make a few bucks all day. Didn't even reserve some borrows on CCCL either, so don't really feel like taking that trade on CCCL. And TCCL kind of ran yesterday and kind of made that move already, 680s to 750s. That would have kind of been the play. Maybe a $7 dip buy here, but it's just not something I'm not really willing to take. Want to be taking good quality setups. So I mean, yeah, I agree. I'd probably say LMPX have been probably the best play on the long side so far this morning. I mean, just are you willing to trade something this overextend? I mean, you could have one candle just drop 3-4 points on you. So it is risky getting in LMPX. Maybe this week open, but yeah, I don't know, guys. Just looking around here. Just looking around. You guys have any questions? Feel free to ask. I don't mind taking some questions right now. And there it is, guys. There's a little bit of a one. We do have a bidder there, though. We cracked a second there, but you guys saw that. We had a 68K bidder there at 119. So they're trying to save it a little bit. It looks like they may be trying to save it a little bit here. We'll see, but it's just very heavy. I mean, we're gonna have to, turn a lot of, we're gonna have to churn a lot of volume here to really get going. I mean, this is just a very thickly traded stock and just not something I like trading. Like I said before, I don't like trading these thickly traded plays. Just can't really get a great read on it. I just can't read the tape too well on these bigger type names. So I like to stay away from these. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so you guys have some questions, shoot me some questions. How do you get to work one-on-one with me? Dude, just shoot me a DM in Discord. I'm NickTrades20. Shoot me a DM and we could chat about it. Or I have an email. I prefer you to shoot me a Discord DM instead of an email. But if you don't want to join the Discord chat, which you guys all should, just shoot me an email. It's fine. Same thing, Sager. Just shoot me a DM in Discord if you're interested in one-on-ones. Just make sure you guys are serious, though. Make sure make sure you guys are like really serious about the one-on-ones. I get a lot of people DM me and they say they're gonna do it, and then they never even go through with my first lesson. They're like, "All right, Nick, let's do it," and then I never hear from them again, and I kind of waste my time. I do like a free call. I may start even doing these. I mean, I do these free calls with you guys, and talk to you guys for hours, and you guys sound so serious, and then no one goes through it. I mean, make sure you guys are serious. That's all I'm gonna say about the one-on-ones. That like I say, I don't even need the money. I mean, it's not even about the money. I just like helping out, but I want to be working with serious traders who actually care. So if you don't care, don't email me. Just don't email me. And if I haven't gotten back to you, I know some people said, I was talking to some people this week. Just had a lot on my hands this week. I apologize. We'll get back to everyone this weekend. Yeah, I mean, not to call it anyone, but I've literally, I literally Meetster. I literally had, I literally had at least 4 or 5 people I did one session with, and all they wanted was my strategies, and never heard from them again. They literally asked me for my strategies, and I say I give you my strategies if we do one-on-one, because that's not something I give away for free, right? So I give them my strategies and then never hear from them again. They just never respond. They just take off my strategies and run. I mean, what is that gonna get you? I mean that's just because I give you my strategies does not mean you're gonna overnight be successful. I mean, it's gonna take a ton of lessons and a lot of work to really improve yourself. But I guess some people think that's all it's gonna take is just getting my strategies out of one lesson and just running on off. So if that's what if your intentions are, then just don't even DM me. Don't even ask. Thank you, Lavinia. Appreciate that. Lavinia is one of my favorite students. She's the best. All right, guys. It's 10:20 right now. To be honest, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna get out of here in like 10 minutes. Uh, I'm pretty much done with my week. I'm gonna try to. I'll probably try to do a recap video this weekend, recapping my week because it's been a memorable week, and there's been some really good trades and a lot of lessons to take away from a week like this. Uh, so I'm gonna be trying to do a recap over the weekend, just recapping the week. Sell your strategy to the highest bidder. Hey, maybe I will. Maybe I will have a bidding war just like the sweatshirts. That was so funny when you guys started bidding on the sweatshirt. I thought that was hilarious. And I'm gonna start putting a time limit on it too, guys. I think I'm gonna give you guys a 1 week time limit. I think I'm gonna give you guys a 1 week time limit to accept your prize, because I had people message me from like a month ago saying, "Hey Nick, you never sent me your sweatshirt," and I'm like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Oh, like I won the giveaway a month ago." I'm like, "Dude, like how? I mean, I don't even know if this guy's like trying to just get a free sweatshirt out of me or what, but I can't recall who that was. It was some guy in Discord just DM me saying, "Hey Nick, you never gave me the sweatshirt," and I think he was just trying to get a free sweatshirt out of me, because I do not remember this guy at all. I don't. It does not. The name does not ring a bell. Maybe I just forgot, but he might have been trying to get a free sweatshirt out of me. So I think I'm going to be giving it like 1 week limit now, because I don't want people trying to scam a free sweatshirt out of me. So I think that's how I'm going to roll. Next giveaway, starting then, you have 7 days to claim your prize. Let's see. BJC, the Discord chat's in the description. Uh, yeah, Ray, yeah, dude, just whatever charity you want me to send your prize to, just let me know and I'll send it over. If you don't have anything in mind, we could always send some more money over to IBS, a trader in chat. We can send it over to his village in Africa. I'm sure you would appreciate that. Um, whoa, all right. Seeing a lot of people saying, "There's no guys. I know you're capping here. There's no way that there's no way that I didn't send that many people a sweatshirt. I think I send almost everyone a sweatshirt besides Jason. I think that's the only one who didn't get a sweatshirt because it was a problem with the supplier." And there it is, guys. There's the backside confirmed there on CCCL. We recrack 120. So it looks like the backside is set there. So if you guys are long CCCL, definitely reconsider your positions. If you guys are short, you guys are looking good for a slow fade throughout the morning. And you guys are so funny, man. Nick, you definitely got your merch. You won multiple times, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, should I make the merch on sale? I kind of like keeping it just for like giveaway winners. I think it's fun, like keeping it like limited edition. The merchandise. Have it just for the prize winners. Yeah, Nick, I haven't seen you, man. We did a few giveaways without you, dude. You're like the reigning champ. I think you have the record for Nick the winner has the most giveaway wins I think of all time in here. Everyone thinks it's like a conspiracy that's me. Everyone thinks I'm Nick the winner on like my burner account because of how many times he has won. I think he's won at least 3 or 4 giveaways, and then I think they were like all in a row too. Like he won like 3 or 4 like at one time in a row. Yeah, CFIS took over CCCL. Yeah, nice move here on CFIS. No, the Discord room is totally free, and no one, there's no amount of money that would be able to buy that room out. It's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Yeah, I know, John. A lot of people tell me, to monetize the streams or monetize the Discord. Right now we're free. Right now we're free. I don't know, maybe down the line. I mean, but right now we're gonna be free. I mean, we've been free for like almost a year and a half now, but right now, we're free at the moment. Sam, I mean, how much would you want to buy it for? But I'm just curious. I mean, what were you thinking? I mean, I'm not gonna sell it, but I'm just curious. I mean, how much would you pay for my Discord room? I'm just curious. I mean, if it's like a few million, maybe, but I don't think no one's paying that much for that for the room. I'm just curious to see like what were you thinking? Like what price? I mean, this is my home, guys. It's like that'd be like selling my home. Velocity is my home. I mean, all right, Jeremiah. Enjoy the weekend, man. I'll probably be heading out in a little bit too, man. All right, guys. Let's just run through some of these plays real quick and probably give it a few minutes here, and we'll wrap it up. All right, so ROIT under $1 play. Nice little technical chart breakout here on ROIT. LMPX. Nice little move in the morning. Just pulling on back here. We're gonna have $30 support here. View ops right around that mark as well. CCCL fading here. Backside is set in, so no longer in the bullish control. Now on the bearish side of things. CFIS light volume play here, but it is a China name, so it is moving up on the China news. JRJC light volume, and yeah, that's it, guys. Just went through some of these top plays. You guys could see pretty slow so far this morning. LMPX probably the long of the day. ROIT has some some action going towards it, but it is a sub $1 play. I usually stay away from those. All right, Jacob. All right. Great weekend. Still here, not trading. Ending my week green too. Nice, man. You too, man. Enjoy the weekend. John, oh yeah, I'll see, man. Maybe I'll make like a flash sale or something for the merch, like a flash sale for like Christmas or something. I'll go on sale for like a week. SVARA. Starting to break out a little bit. Yeah, I see that. Trading pennies, nice little gap fill. Starting to break out. It's hard to see on the trade ideas, but I see what you're saying. Has this nice little gap fill, light volume, but I definitely see that. All right, guys. I'm gonna give it. What time is it? 10:31. So I'm gonna give it till 10:35, and I'm gonna head out of here, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed the live stream this week. I had a blast. We had some killer trades this week, and hopefully we can continue things into next week. Christmas is right around the corner, so we're gonna have some days off. We're gonna have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then we're gonna have the New Year's. So let's get some nice trades in these next 2 weeks before the holidays come around, because we're gonna have some off days, and we're probably gonna have a slow week or two in there. Thanks, Meester. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, appreciate it. Alright, Trading Pennies YouTube, man. I'll see you in the Discord. Enjoy, dude. So, guys, any last questions? 3 minutes, and I'm going to head out. Make sure you guys are being safe. It is a slower day. I think a lot of traders are heading out early and taking off, so we have a lack of volume today. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I think Alex is going tomorrow to see the trade. Yeah. Yeah, and if you guys, after the live stream, go show Alex some love. Go to the options room. Alex is, he goes late. I mean, he goes a little later than I do. That guy could talk forever, and he has a really good guest speaker on all the time. I think his guy goes by the name of Jimmy. He's a professional options trader. He's been killing it for years. I think he made like 50K last week. This guy Jimmy, on some of these options calls. I mean, he's been killing it, and he's on the stream with Alex, so go learn something over there in options channel, guys. Alex is on the other channel, so go check it out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ricky, of course, man. I stayed on. I think yesterday, or the day before, I stayed on to like 11:30ish, 11:20. The stream name it's called Velocity Lifestyle. Just go onto the channel, go onto the channel profile and click on the channels tab, and you'll see the other channel. It's Velocity Lifestyle. So check out Velocity Lifestyle. Yeah, they're killing it there in options. I know we're killing it here in small caps, but I mean options is just starting to really pick up. They've been making some big time money over there. So I'll actually send you guys a link if you guys are confused on where to find it. I'm gonna send you guys a link. I'll send this and I'll probably get headed out, so go show Alex some love. All right, cool. So there's the link to Alex's live stream. So go rate him or something, guys. Go in there, rate him, spam his thumbs up button. Go show Alex some love. Learn something, in options. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'm gonna head out of here. Fantastic week. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see everyone over in Discord chat. And I'll be seeing you guys also first thing here Monday morning. Let's have another awesome week next week. So once again, enjoy the weekend, everyone. And that's going to be it. I'm out. Peace.